Okay, hello, it's Kiko. Today I will provide you the campus insight and then provide you the demonstration and the AI feature of our platform. First, I will briefly introduce what is Campus Insight and why we have the Campus Insight. We have more than 200,000 employees. Employees may handle 2.8 million emails and 80,000 meetings a day on average. And these services are carried on our Huawei's campus network. There are nearly more than 180,000 network devices, but only 23 employees and 70 outsourced workers maintain this campus network, which brings great challenges to campus O&M. Therefore, we and Huawei IT made a joint innovation to address network O&M challenges. According to these statistics, most of the issues are Wi-Fi and the LAN and WAN issues, and also video connectivity issues. We developed the iMaster NCE-CampusInsight. It is an intelligent O&M platform which has the following advantages, including the network experience assurance. It can evaluate your whole network, including both wireless and wired network, and also WAN network. And the second one is user experience. It can visualize each client's experience at any time. And the third part is application assurance. It can identify more than 1,000 applications used by all of the clients, including both Wi-Fi and wired clients, and it can also help you to automatically identify the quality of each communication. And the last one is intelligent optimization. It can provide you the intelligent radio calibration and AI roaming, which can help you to optimize your network and can make the roaming success rate higher. The following part focuses on the AI features of Campus Insight. I will briefly introduce the features and then demonstrate them in the actual environment. The first part is scenario-specific recommendation. Huawei innovatively processed the concept of scenario and launches the scenario-specific recommendation feature. This feature provides the following functions. The first one is scenario-specific identification. Second one is an industry benchmark recommendation and which are the best optimization. Let me give you a demonstration. Before the demonstration, I can briefly introduce the left menu of our platform. Here, for dashboard, it can display the overall statistics of your whole network, the issues occurred of your whole network. And for network, clients, application, and calibration, that's these four highlight functions of Campus Insight. And for inventory, it can display the devices managed by Campus Insight, and also you can view the SD-WAN link analysis, and it can also display both physical and service topology of your wireless and wired network. Okay, and let's go to the scenario. Okay. Campus Insight can uses scenario self-identification algorithm to automatically identify scenarios. And as we know, different scenarios have different service distribution focuses and network characteristics, such as the number of the users, the online duration, and the roaming status are significantly different. And the Campus Insight can perform semantic static analysis on different network characteristics and then adds scenario labels to different service scenarios through model training. Currently, dormitories, canteens, and education offices can be identified. And in the second half of this year, all educational scenarios will be covered, including the classrooms and the libraries. The scenario identification accuracy can reach more than 95%. If the automatic identification is incorrect, you can also manually make the scenario like this. Here, you can also manually state the scenario here, office or dormitory or canteen. Yes. And CampusInsight can use a benchmark recommendation algorithm to recommend the industry-based practices. The scenario industry benchmark is obtained based on the cloud data and the health model evaluation. The baseline is continuously trained with the cloud data, and then the similarity algorithm is used to recommend the best practice closed-loop suggestions. For example, we can click one of the optimization suggestions. Okay, and for this scenario, we can view that its signal strength fulfillment rate is to be optimized, and the indicator of industry benchmark is 100%. But this scenario is only 19%. And it is recommended that if the distance between APs is too large, the coverage holes will exit, and you are advised to deploy more APs for coverage hole convention. And we can see the space between these APs is 29 meters, but the standard space is only 7 meters, and after the coverage hole compensation, the signal strength increased by 12 dBm, and the user experience increased by more than 15%. So it can provide user suggestions to optimize this problem. From now, we have 3 scenarios, and in the second half of this year, we will have 5 scenarios. We will add classrooms and libraries. From now on, we only have office, dormitory, and canteen. Okay, so it's our first case scenario specific recommendation. As mentioned earlier, CampusInsight can proactively identify both wireless and wired group issues, and it can identify 8 categories of issues and more than 200 common issues, including 5 types of wired network issues and 3 types of wireless network issues. And for wired issues, it can identify the device capacity issues, device environment issues, network protocol issues, status issues, and performance issues. The following uses prediction cases as an example here. I will show them in our environment for wired hairs here. It can evaluate your wired network from 5 aspects. Here it's these 5 aspects, and the first one is device environment. You can click view details. It can detect whether the physical employment of the devices is abnormal here. For it's all of the device environment issue, and if there are some issues occurred, the status will be abnormal, and you can click this issues menu to link to the issue analysis page. Its first part, device environment, and the second part is device capacity here. The CPU usage, memory usage, abnormal, increased, or exceed the threshold issues here. I will show you, for example, here for layer 2 loop issues. You can click it. You can expand it. Yes. It can first provide you which device has occurred this issue, and it can also display the topology of this layer 2 loop issue. And for Huawei, yes, we have both NCE Campus platform and NCE CampusInsight platform. And NCE Campus is for deploy the device or make some design of the device, and CampusInsight is only for analysis, intelligent analysis. And if CampusInsight is installed, integrated with NCE Campus for this layer 2 loop issue, it can not only provide you suggestions to rectify problem, you can also jump to NCE Campus and you can automatically shut down one of the interface or quit the VLAN of this VLAN ID to rectify this problem as soon as possible. And in CampusInsight page, it can analyze the impact of these layer 2 loop issues and provide you suggestions, provide you the most possible course of this problem. NCE Campus and NCE CampusInsight, it's a one solution. We have the notification. The system can send the alarms to your email or to your SMS. In this year, we can also send the alarm to webhook, and it can also send the alarms to the third-party platform. I will introduce this prediction case. And in the traditional O&M, it is difficult to manually identify the rules of the traffic groups. Therefore, the system only waits for alarms and takes remedial measures after a fault occurs. And in comparison, CampusInsight can predict the traffic groups and can identify the traffic threshold exceeded issues in CampusInsight page. Let's go to our demo. Predict traffic threshold exceeding. And CampusInsight can analyze more than 20 key factors in 3 dimensions: the historic data, the spatial topology, and the service attribute, and can use the deep neural network algorithm to learn and infer, and dynamically adjust the threshold and accurately predict whether the interface traffic will be exceed the threshold in the next 3 months. And if there are some issues occurred, it will provide you these issues and provide you the analysis, and can provide you the suggestions to rectify this problem. That means you have to expand your network in the next 3 months. Okay, it's a predict issues. Okay, that's the wired issues, and next let's look at the wireless issues. The system can classify wireless network issues into 3 categories: the connection, roaming, and L interface performance. We can use a connection case to demonstrate in CampusInsight the connectivity issues analysis. And for connectivity or connection problems, CampusInsight divides the fault locating process into 3 steps: the exception, pattern identification, and root cause analysis. Initially, access failure cases were detected based on the access failure rate. A large number of faults were detected at night. After analyzing the fault data, it was found that the number of terminals at night was very small, and most of the terminals that failed were downport terminals, such as test terminals, POS machines in canteens, and tablets in conference rooms. So in the daytime, the fault data was overwhelmed due to the access of a large number of employees. Therefore, it is not enough to identify exceptions just based on the access failure rate. So CampusInsight optimizes the exception identification model. It uses intelligent exception identification algorithm to proactively identify the double high states and identify real access group faults based on the abnormal double highs of the access failure rate and the number of access users, which can improve the accuracy to more than 90%. So only when the access failure rate is high and also the access users, the number of the access users is high, when at this time the CampusInsight will identify the access failure problem. And we can go to the here wireless issues here. For wireless issues, it can identify the connectivity, L interface performance, and roaming issues. And we can click one of these issues. It will first display the overall statistics of this issue, and you can view that the double high data is displayed at near 6 o'clock, and we can click the event list. The events are also identified in this time, so it is determined that this is a group fault. And when we click this event list, it will automatically identify or analyze the most possible cause of this problem. The system may have different causes. The identification mode is used to identify the possible causes and abstract the characteristics of users that fail to access the network, and use the clustering algorithm to analyze the characteristics. CampusInsight can provide you the possible causes and rectification suggestions based on the terminal online logs, and help O&M personnel to solve this problem. So you can view the most possible cause and provide you the rectification suggestions. Okay, and you can also click the L inference performance. We can look at this weak signal coverage issue. When you click this one here, you can first view the basic information of this issue, and you can view that the client signal strength distribution here. Each point is a real-time client, and we can find that most of the client's signal strengths are lower than -65 dBm. So that's why the system identified this access point as a weak signal coverage AP. And go down, you can also look at the power trend. There are many causes to cause this weak signal coverage issue. The system may analyze all of the data and provide you the most possible cause. We can look at this power trend. The problem AP's power is 33. But its neighbor AP's power is only 22. So the most possible cause is because the current AP has bigger power. So because its power is very big, even though these clients are far away from this problem AP, they will still choose to connect to this AP and bypass your nearest AP. That's why when this client connected to this AP, the signal strength is very poor. So it's a reason of this weak signal coverage issue. So you can reduce the maximum start power of the radio calibration. The next one is intelligent radio calibration. The CampusInsight can automatically optimize the wireless networks without manual intervention. It can identify the edge APs, high-load APs, and inference APs based on collected historic data. It's our intelligent calibration. It can first calculate the historic 7 days data, and can check whether there are load APs, edge APs, and inference APs pair in your network, and then it can provide the optimization suggestions to access controller. And when the device gets the suggestion from CampusInsight, it can perform the intelligent radio calibration. Can look at our demo environment, intelligent radio calibration. You can click setting. It's intelligent calibration. This function is based on when you enable the automatic calibration on the access controller, and the access controller may perform the automatic calibration on each early morning every day. Every day, the system will send the suggestion to access controller. It can identify whether there are edge APs, and edge APs is APs that's located at the edge of a network, such as the entrance and exits of buildings and corridors. And users connected to these APs usually work quickly and consume less network traffic. CampusInsight can intelligently identify edge APs based on the historic user access data and edge access characteristics, and provides the proper power recommendation for edge devices. It can improve the user experience at the coverage edge. And the next one is high-load APs. High-load APs is also based on the historic data. The AI prediction algorithm is used to predict AP load changes and guide the device optimization based on feature values. So we can go back to here. So the system can calculate the feature traffic in the next day. And then it can improve the throughput of the entire network. And the next one is inference AP pair. It is based on the inference factors such as the signal and load. The AP uses the inference impact evaluation algorithm to evaluate the inference impact and can resolve the inference with a great impact. And after this function enabled, the system will automatically calculate all of this data and send the suggestions to the devices. After the devices perform this intelligent radio calibration, the system can also display the benefit of this radio calibration. You can check whether the bandwidth has increased after this intelligent radio calibration, and whether the inference rate and channel usage rate of your whole network has been decreased. Okay, and the next intelligent calibration is AI roaming. Yes. The system can continuously train the terminal roaming behavior baselines based on different terminal models. For example, Apple, Huawei, Honor, and can guide the roaming based on different terminal models, whether to guide roaming and when to guide roaming and which AP to guide roaming. It can improve the roaming success rate to more than 90%. It's AI roaming. It is also automatical. And for this big data calibration and AI roaming, according to the test conducted by Tolly, CampusInsight can improve the performance of the entire network by more than 58%. The next one is VIP experience assurance. So the last part I introduced, the system can identify the group issues, including both wireless and wired issues in your network, and can also provide you the intelligent calibration of your network. And next, I will introduce the user experience and application experience. It can help you to locate a specific user's problem. So first, I will introduce the VIP experience assurance. It can ensure the network experience of a VIP is a key task of the network O&M, and CampusInsight can accurately evaluate the VIP experience and proactively generate the alarms for VIP exceptions, and can visualize and backtrack the user experience with the client journey to ensure the ultimate VIP experience. And based on the network characteristics indicators such as the network speed, packet loss rate, and power saving time percentage, CampusInsight can use the self-identification algorithm for terminals to determine whether the user is using the network and filter out the unused network data. And after the noise data is filtered out, the CampusInsight can use multiple combined models to implement VIP experience modeling, including the user behavior mode, the area mode, and user relationship mode, and experience evaluation mode to accurately evaluate the user experience. So let's go to the environment. Here you can, in this client journey, for this client list, it can default display today's clients, including both wireless and wired clients. It can display all of the clients. And for VIP user, you can manually choose someone as a VIP. You can add any clients you want to pay more attention to. And so we provide you two view. It's normal view. You can view all of the clients, and you can also search all of any clients to locate the client's problem. And also for VIP view, you can view all of the VIP users, and you can click one of the VIP users experience. And for a VIP user, if the VIP cannot connect to the network or had very poor experience during his connection, we can provide you an alarm. So that's a difference between VIP users and normal users. It's a user, it's a client journey, and in this page you can view the information, metric overview, and go down. Okay, here in this journey, you can view which AP, which radio frequency did he connect, and it can also display the experience KPI matrix during his connection, and it also have poor experience during his connection, and the system can automatically analyze the reason of the poor experience, and it can also in the client journey page, it can display the application used by this client. Teams, Douyin, that's TikTok. Yes, in China it's Douyin, and Bilibili. If one of the applications experience is poor, you can jump to the analysis page. Yes, so I can go back to here. It's a Microsoft Teams, and it first can display the flow path of this communication. These are the two terminals. This terminal connects to this access point. The flow goes to the switch. Another terminal is in another campus. Huawei can use our unique technology, IPCA, to monitor the packet loss and latency between each device. So here we have enabled this IPCA so it can monitor the loss and latency between this access point and the switch, between this switch and the router, and it can also between two interfaces. So for this communication, for this flow, if the flow experience is poor, it can provide you the most possible course, the KPI matrix of each interface. Anyone complained that he had a poor experience or connect to the network, you can just use this client journey as an intry, and then you can search for this user's username or user MAC address or user IP address. You can also change the time period. It can display the historic 90 days data, and you can just search it and click the MAC address, jump to the client journey page, and it will display all of the experience KPI matrix and application experience KPI matrix. The difference between normal view and VIP view is that if the client is a VIP client, so when the client cannot connect to the network or have poor experience during his connection, the system will automatically provide you alarms. You can just detect the problem of one of the VIP user just before the VIP user's complaints. you can find the problem of this VIP user, and you can rectify the problem before the VIP users complain. And also, the system can send the alarms to your message, to your email. All of the analysis is based on the real-time experience. And we have some algorithm to help you to identify whether the experience is poor. If the client have access faults, we also can automatically help you to analyze the cause of the access failure. So here, it can display the protocol interaction of each phase, association, authentication, and DHCP, and can automatically provide you the most possible cause of the access faults. So you can use client journey and application visibility to solve the client's connection failure and poor experience problems. Yes, and also when you click application visibility, you can view all of the application used by all of the clients. When you click the client journey page, you can view all of the application used by that client. For this page, you can view the overall statistics. And when you click one of the application, it can first display the traffic analysis, including the user traffic list here, and the quality analysis here. It will monitor the latency and the packet loss rate of each communication. Okay, so that's all of the demonstration of AI function of Campus Insight.